as you can tell, hopefully by the thumbnail and title of the video. Since I put the roof racks on, kind of want to make this sort of a, I don't know, not overlanding, urban overlander, but did buy some goodies for the roof now. So I bought sort of a windscreen because I just like the look, and I bought sort of an Amazon Thule style box. Obviously the more affordable option because that shit's expensive. So not sure when I can install it, but here's what the box looks like. And we'll see how the install goes. Never done this before, so hopefully it's pretty smooth. Also did get another set of Megachip guards. You know, I ran the Rally Armor mud flaps before, which were great, but was sort of straying away from sort of the Rally mud guard look. And I always liked the Megachips. I had the Megachip guards before, but did get the red ones at the time, just, you know, because the car is red and I kind of wanted to widen it, but it got a little dirty. So I just opted for, you know, sort of simple black. So testing out this new lens. Don't know where we're at in the video, but going to install the Kona N badge, this time with gloss black. I had the badge, or had the car debadged, just for a cleaner look, but since putting on sort of the OEM Hyundai, I kind of wanted to kind of put the Kona N badged. I had it sort of plasti dipped before. Hyundai, just got it off eBay, OEM. This is the part number here, if you can see it. Don't have any sort of masking tape, so just gonna have to wing it, and hopefully it lines up. So stay tuned. And let's see if we can line this up. Definitely use your masking tape next time. Good as it's ever gonna be. Kona. Are we filming? All right, the next day, going to install the first part of the refresh. Well, a little dark over here. I'm gonna install the sort of wind fairing blade, I guess is what they call it, or the blade that goes on top. So got the piece off Amazon, and let's look to see if we can install it. So, and the first thing is we look at the instructions and we throw those away. Actually, no, I'm just kidding. I might need to look at these, so. Stick the coconut tree sticker, pass. Do have an end sticker I want to put on, so let's try that. All right, that probably took longer than it should have, but here's what it looks like. Let me open the garage. Boom, don't mind this. Just trying to block the sun. Again, not sure if it's supposed to be like that, but I like it. So here it is. See if I can put that end sticker over there. Got this end sticker from the Scenic event that I went to with Hyundai, but instead of the other part that said Scenic Session, I just took the end, and I'm gonna see if I can put it on the windshield and see how that looks. It's dusty around here. Looks like that made more dust. Yeah, I'm gonna go nurse here. Alright, I unfortunately forgot to turn the audio receiver on, so all the audio on the video clips turned out pretty bad. So here I am doing a voiceover, and here's me unboxing the roof box. Again, I'll drop a link in the description below where you can buy all the items in this video. My initial thoughts were, you know, I was surprised on how sleek and sort of low profile it looked. It looked a little bigger in the pictures, but on opening the box, I was pretty impressed and thought would look good on the car.
So to install these on the rack, there's these brackets that you scoop under the rail, and then you put the rubber padding on top. And then you have these brackets that go on top of the rubber padding. You want to position the box to where you can fit these through the holes. And then like you see here, you secure it with these things. I don't know what to call them. Next, you're going to want to position the box so it's centered on the rack. And then you can finally tighten things down. And I forgot to mention, you want to make sure your trunk opens all the way and doesn't hit the roof box. You can see here, I have some clearance, but depending on your box, it may vary.
What do you think of the new roof rack, Nico? Do you see? Over there? What do you think? Good? No? Just look there. Sorry about the audio, but we should be working now. So you saw the roof rack. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But going to finalize the, I guess, a refresh or build here with the Megachip mudguards. Like I said in the intro, I had these before, but hadn't been red and they got a little dirty. So I just got simple black. So let's take a look and open these up and see what we're working with. Stay tuned. Here's everything that comes in the kit. These do use 3M. Hopefully these just line up with the screws that come with the car, and you have your spacers here. Let's go throw these on and complete the 2026 refresh. I don't even know what to call it. Urban Overlander. What is the spec called? It's not off-roading because front wheel drive. So let me know what you call this aesthetic in the comments below. Okay, stay tuned. Alright, pulled the car back in because it started raining, as you saw. So don't want to get wet while putting the splash guards here. So let's get started. Again, just going to use the pre-existing hardware. Fronts are easy, so you just screw on. Let's see if I need to angle the tire or not. Yeah, stay tuned. Alright, there we go. We have it flush to the edge here at the 3M. You can see where it didn't have the protection, so now I have all this dirt here. But now that we have the guards here, nice and sleek, these should help protect it. Yeah, and they're a little bit more subtle. I had the red ones, like I said before, but they got dirty, so the black will probably last a little longer with the dirt. So here's what they look like. I don't know if you can see it. So I have random bolt there. I know there's supposed to be screws like that. Moral of the story is keep track of your hardware or you'll just have random stuff holding up your mud guards. All right, I mocked up this one. I don't have the right hardware. It doesn't match the OEM one. The fronts were fine because I think I had the same hardware, or the OEM hardware, but don't have the hardware for this. So this is what it looks like mocked up, just out of curiosity, if you want to check it out. Again, this is not a fault on the Megachips. This is more on, I just don't have the fucking right hardware. So just gonna leave it at that. Don't wanna bore you. Just let me shoot an outro and I'll get back to you with my thoughts. back. Hey, hope you liked that video. Just a little bit of a refresh, a new start for 2026. Not completely drastic look, but I do like the sort of roof box aesthetic. I don't know what you want to call it, but let me know. What do you think of the roof box look on the Kona N? I think it fits the car just because originally it's an SUV, so it makes sense that it has roof racks and things to load on top, more so than maybe the Elantra or Veloster N. But what do I want to say? Just want to say again, thank you for everyone who's been watching. Again, the video output will probably slow down. Not sure what I'm going to record, but hopefully I can get some content going for 2026. And yeah, just want to kind of keep it going. Maybe delve into more just Hyundai N content in general versus just the Kona N. We'll see. We'll see what the future brings. Anyways, let me know what you think of the roof box and the sort of aesthetic so far. Should I paint match the roof box? I've seen that done. Anyways, starting to ramble. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.